I was warned about this, so apparently one of the optimization issues that the game is working out. Hey Simji, welcome back. One of the optimization issues the game is working out is the more save games you have, the longer the game takes to load. So our load times are going to be a little longer, given that we have so many save games right now. All right, so let's look at the quest list. I've got Troll Trouble, right? So the ranger, Ekun, has given us a couple of places to search for trolls. And then on top of that, we also have this wizard's house that we went to. And I think we killed the wizard last time. I feel like that might be what we did. But we're gonna explore this abandoned keep. We're gonna check out the Kobold Trail, and then there's this lone house over here where the wizard lives. So all kind of in the gnarl marches around the Merque River. So yeah, let's go and dive into this abandoned keep. I bet you there's gonna be spiders here, or maybe a water elemental. I don't know. It's excitement of adventure. Who knows? Who knows what kind of exciting things we'll run into? I definitely did murder the wizard. Okay. Look, I turn over a new leaf. Okay. I'm trying not to cold-heartedly murder everyone I run into now. Ooh, it's one of these. Oh shit. All right, here we go. So you enter a realm made up of 5 foot by 5 foot squares. What do you do? Yes. Come on, dog. Let's go. I have this weird dog following me, and then I don't really know why. Oh shit! A ferocious wolf. On the other side of a bridge,
I got
maybe?
knocked on my ass by that dick.
What's up? Welcome back, Mr. Worst. Oh my god, it does look like Marble Madness. Hype. Happy anniversary, Mr. Worst. Now, you've been a sub for longer than that, right? Like you had your other name before. Or did it let you carry your...
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. It's just some ferocious wolves. Nope, nothing to be afraid of here. Hacked to death. It does legitimately look like a battle map, though, which is great. Kind of works for this game. All right, I guess we're going into the keep. That was it? That was it?
Our illustrious champion returns.
Aw, happy
Welcome
anniversary,
home.
Starbuck. Thank you. Welcome back. We're all level 5 now. Yeah. I must have missed something on that map. Yeah, I definitely did. Okay. There we go. The actual keep. Okay, all right. Good. Good stuff. Good. We're fine. It's all good. We're fine now. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful about how often I F5. That does take a while, hey. Or I guess delete some of my save games. I wonder if I can do that. I'm gonna take a quick look. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, let's trash a bunch of these. I'm gonna trash all but like my auto saves, I think. That should help speed things up. Can we go when I got that badass armor? All the memories lost. Like tears and rain. Okay, there we go. So we just have our main save and then the quick save for now. There we go. Okay. Let's go explore this cardboard keep. Well, there's a big tree in the courtyard. What's this? Oh, I can climb up that wall. Let's do it. Climb the wall, friends. How did that dog get up there? How did... That's silly. Oh, look, it's another way in. That's cute. So you can come around and climb up onto the wall from this knocked over. Oh, that's clever. I like that. Gulabalin, Burning Wheel's coming back tomorrow. New episode tomorrow. Yep. I just noticed that some of my characters weren't at full health, so I wanted to make sure. I mean, they weren't wrong about this keep being abandoned. Let's see if there's anything inside. The gate of the old castle is almost grown into the stone tiles. It hasn't been used for a long time. Okay, I mean, if you say so. Is that it? Am I done? I guess we're done. All right, maybe we got to come back here. Bye. Abandoned keep. I guess it's just supposed to be like a dead end, right? Like some trolls were seen around here, but this is not the place. Please check elsewhere. Sorry, Mario, your troll is in another castle. There's a song in the Akira soundtrack that has a flute bit that sounds a lot like that opening part, and I always like what is that? There's a lot of music actually in this that feels familiar. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Perhaps nobody had ever witnessed a display quite like this before. Next to the flaring campfire, there stood a kobold who was wrapping himself in a worn-out elven robe. Far from him, on the edge on the clearing, 3 enormous trolls were shuffling their feet in hesitation. Stretching out his calloused hands, the kobold was hissing with grave seriousness and mumbling incomprehensibly. One could only guess what this meant. We went around the glade unnoticed, hiding in the creek. Keeping our heads low, yes. We walked a dried-up creek to another spot closer to the scene. We could hear the mysterious kobold's words better from here. His inarticulate speech was a crude version of common with troll, flavored with heavy hissing and vigorous gesturing. Not without difficulty, we could figure out what he was saying. What we heard shocked us to the core. Shame! Disgrace! The kobold hissed. Trolls! Cowards! Pathetic! Flames not scary! With these words, he put his hands into the fire. As the tattered robe sleeves caught fire, the kobold threw his hands in the air and hissed, "See? Flames! Flames! Flames!" The trolls hid behind the trees in fear, which made the kobold shake in anger. Hissing and groaning, he switched to an atrocious mixture of troll and kobold, which was even more incomprehensible than before. Screaming, we jumped out of the ambush and pretended to be fire spirits. Ah! We jumped out from behind the trees, brandishing our torches and screaming gods know what. Some of us growled, some squealed, and one plunged his torch in the dry grass. This made it go up at once and spread lines of fire all around. We burned down the house. Hissing and grinning at us, the kobold mumbled his spells, preparing for battle. And as for the trolls, which trolls? They were long gone. Their innate fear of fire and our unmatched artistry had done the trick. The trolls ran away. A fight with just one kobold wasn't the hardest task, but the mystery of what had transpired in the glade was about to die with him. Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up with one hit. Do it. There it is. Rip that kobold. Well, we got a Cloak of Resistance +2 and a Wand of Bless. So that's pretty cool. Here, we need to just, y'all just need to take all these wands. Wand of Find Tarps. Blessing wands. We got it. All right. Redistribute the potions here. And then it was a +2 Cloak of Resistance, which obviously the MC's got to wear, and then I'll give her cloak to someone else. Who doesn't have a cloak yet? You don't have a cloak. There we go. Cloak of Resistance. Yeah, it's really useful because it gives you a bonus to saving throws, I think. Yeah, also see how much faster it saves now? Yeah, the Cloak of Resistance is a +1 to saving throws, or +2 in the case of the cloak I just gave to Porkinia. Yeah, it's dope. Yes, saving throws against fire, perhaps. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just have like a straight up fire resistance item. Ooh, pick some of those dank herbs. There we go. Kobold's Trail. Oh, that's a nice drawing. I like that. The hills looked pleasant, even welcoming. None of this gray doom and gloom. Just walk down the path and feast your eyes on the little white pyramids built so cutely out of pebblestone. Or was it pebblestone? Such horror! What I mistook for pebbles were polished bones. All along the path, the grass was riddled with pyramids made out of kobold remains. Each of us got to thinking, is it wise to follow this grim path marked by death itself? Defying the danger. Yeah, I got a 10 plus. We went along the path. Oh, fuck. The cryptic pyramids must have affected our spirits, for I know not how, but we lost the trail and began to wander. Cryptic pyramids, eh? Although, to be honest, bridge is too large a word for the arm-thick branch spanning one bank to the other. Perhaps enough for a kobold to cross, since there was another one of the small bone pyramids on the other side. For our party, however, it was a crossing clearly too feeble. We had a discussion and chose a volunteer to cross the river. Well, obviously it's got to be the person with the highest overall... Let's see, 14, 13, 23. Oh, wow. 29. Okay, it's you. Go, Amiri. Amiri was unshaken by the thin branch and the speedy current. One deep breath and our volunteer set forth along the precarious crossing. A step, another one, the first few feet are left behind. I already started thinking that this time around there'd be no further mishaps when all of a sudden the branch jerked, started shaking, and turned over. With no time to think, all that was left to Amiri was to jump to the other side. Ah, fuck. Sometimes we rise, sometimes we fall. Alas, this wasn't our day. The clumsy jump ended with a plunge in the ice-cold water. A desperate shriek saved us. Hooray! A desperate shriek, a splash, and before you knew it, the victim of her own bravery disappeared under the water. Sometimes we rise, sometimes we fall. Wait, you already said that. Wow, okay. That's this. Okay. All we can do is pray. Oh, and then she fails. God damn it, Amiri. Somebody must have knocked the flimsy bridge over among all the chaos and fell in the water. It's coming towards her. Grab on. Oh, finally. Jeez. This skill challenge sucks. Amiri nimbly caught the branch that was floating by and, having caught her breath, swam towards the bank. Finally, she made it to shore. Of course, such an exercise in swimming had to leave its mark. Amiri was freezing, and bleeding graze marks were left on her skin. Nonetheless, the consequences would have been far more dire, and Amiri was left to go on. What, do we gotta try it again? Oh, that's a bit odd. Okay. Defy the danger, choose a person, go through all this again. Succeed this time. There we go. She did it. Oh, but it doesn't actually, you can't actually go there. Interesting. So even if you succeed, it looks like it's the end of the line. Yeah, losing no more time, we cross the river, but then it just stops. Okay, so I don't know if that's a bug or an alpha thing. I'm gonna send them a quick note. The Kobold's Path area terminates on failure or success of the skill challenge. Unfinished or bug. Either way, the locale remains unexplored. There we go. There we go. Just being a dutiful tester. So there's a reason we find out in the game, like as part of this quest, why the trolls aren't afraid of fire. But there's two different kinds of trolls in this. There's the ones who are afraid and the ones who aren't. They're indicated on when you encounter them by branded troll or just troll. And we find out why eventually. Oh, there we go. Now it cleared. Interesting. Okay.
You have returned.
Oh, hello there, Dunyan. Welcome back. All right, I'm heading for the lone house. And there's also the troll clearing down there, too. Uh-oh, someone on the road. Get ready. So this was an unavoidable... Usually when it says there's someone on the road, it's an encounter you can't skip or evade. But this just looks like some basic-ass bandits. So let's teach them what for. I bet you I could take on those wyverns. At least if I fought one of them, I could take them on. I don't think I could fight all three. I got a much better handle, and I think my group is better now too, because we have all the magic items that we accumulated from levels 1 to 5. Yeah, part of the mystery is like finding out why those trolls are not why the trolls aren't afraid of fire. It becomes part of the thing, which is a good thing you can do as a dungeon master, right? Like, take what the players expect, turn it on its ear, and then give it a reason to be that way. Also, we need to... Oh, no, she doesn't need to rest. She's just exhausted from rage. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We're gonna rest. I gave her an axe because it's an acid. It's an acid axe, and we're fighting trolls. It sprays acid out of it when you swing it. It's very powerful. All right, let's go visit this lone house. It's too cool and tough to hang out with the other houses. Doesn't want to be part of a subdivision. That axe sounds like a war crime. Yes. And you would know. You're the cyber pope. Listen, if they gave me a two-handed sword that sprayed acid out of it, I'd be more than happy to use that. Ah, banditos. Get them. Dead, dead, fucking dead, super dead. Look, everybody's ferocious. Because of my inspiring barbarian. Oh, Amiri, you're so good. Except for when you fell in that river. That was embarrassing.
You have returned.
Hello, Gabriel. Welcome back. Thank you. Friggin' get him! Look at her charging up the charge. That's so good. She gets all Super Saiyan. Here, watch. I'm gonna charge again. We're gonna go ram this dude. Just fucking get him. Ah! Boom! Oh, she missed. I'm embarrassed for you, Miri. Get that conjurer. Fucking get him. Still don't have any clue who that dog is. Supposed to be some loot around here. Oh, herbs. Get them herbs. Okay, proceed with caution. Traps.
A gleaming endowment.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. Thanks, Fortitude. All right. Yeah, I think the dog must be connected to Ekun.
You see that?
Because that's when it showed up. But Ekun specifically said, like, it's not my dog. Because Ekundayo specifically says, like, nope, it's a dog, but it's not mine. Wait, where's this? Oh, god damn it. You little hobbit. Get your little hobbit legs in gear. What? A potion of cure moderate wounds and some gems in a random log? Fantastic. Bartholomew Delgado. And a fence. A middle-aged half-elf stands before you. His clothes are not too gaudy, but tasteful. Despite living in the wilderness, he looks well-groomed, even dapper. His hair is slick, and the nails on agile, soft hands are meticulously polished. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome, Your Grace. Would you like a cup of tea? Something stronger, perhaps? It's a great honor for a humble hermit, entertaining such an important personage. I remember this guy. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. H to the Izzo. V to the Izze. I have to. Every goddamn time. I can't not do it. How may I be of assistance? Do you know anything about local trolls who are resistant to fire? I've never heard of anything like it. If this is true, I'll have to revise my defenses. Bartholomew goes suddenly silent, frowns, and closes his eyes. Your Grace, I'm afraid we must intermit that conversation for now. A moment ago, a troll was caught in one of my fire traps, and it was unharmed. I suggest the chance to explore its corpse might better equip me to answer your questions. My liege, I humbly request your protection. Please, follow me. Glorb! Alright. Fight that troll. Fight him. Fight him. Good. Fight him with your skills. Zorp! Look at his round belly. Well, at least they're still vulnerable to steel and acid. Now, let's look into why this creature lost its respect for fire. Bartholomew recites an incantation and waves his hand over the troll's chest, then points at a specific spot. There, branded on the flesh, is a symbol of a blacksmith's hammer encircled by thorn-studded vines. Whatever that is, it's the reason its flesh didn't burn. Harem Anime inspects the brand closely. I recognize this cursed symbol. This is the hammer of Toreg, a god neglectful of even his most devoted followers. I don't know why this hammer is decorated with thorns, but it suits the treacherous god well. The wizard slowly makes an incision around the brand and then peels the flesh off, excising the bland completely. I must study this. Here's a key to my laboratory. Wait for me there. I'll join you soon enough. Poof, and then he disappears like an NPC. All right. So this didn't make any sense to me the first time either. That like, wait a second, why does he give you the key to his lab if he's obviously doing? Hey, ducks! Look at the little duck! Look at him! Come back, ducky! No, come back! No, where are you going? Come here, you quacker! No, be my friend. Come back, duck! Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is. Come here. Okay, we lost him. Do 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 do. Ah. Come here. I'm actually, if I keep chasing him, he's just gonna run into a fireball trap or something. So probably not a good call. We'll just leave him alone. And steal from the villagers, because why not? Just leave their shit lying around. It's their own fault. And then we'll go up the road and into, yeah, here we go. Does the Pathfinder monster manual book specifically say the trolls, despite fire killing them, trolls are not afraid of fire? Like, does it call that out? Because I feel like, as a GM, if I knew that only two things could kill a monster, I would probably say that monster would be afraid of those things. Whoa, that's so weird. It specifically calls out they're not afraid of fire? Does it explain why? It's good. I deserve that. Aha! Cloak of Resistance, another set of Braces of Archery, 2 Fireball Scrolls. That's cool. Here, can you use these Scrolls of Fireball? Oh, yeah, you can. And I'll give one to you. Yeah, girl. And then who doesn't have a Cloak of Resistance yet? Who wants Cloak of Resistance? Cloak of Resistance, Cloak of Resistance. And then Braces of Archery, but I'm using crossbows for most people. Here. Proper Braces of Archery. I guess we'll give it to you. It's not going to make any difference for you, but maybe later.
You have returned.
Hello, Gary. Welcome back. Alright, so those are some huge-ass manacles. This wizard is into some kinky shit. Knives, stained needles, and manacles share shelves with flasks, vials, and chemicals. Don't share shelves, kids. A severed hand! What kind of experiments does he conduct here? Boba! A hoarse croak comes from behind the bars. Boba! A troll sitting in the cage is so thin you can see the ribs through the skin. Though you see no scars, his pelt is matted with dried blood and his eyes are dull and unfocused. Various knives, saws, and bloody manacles scattered about leave little doubt as to what this troll has suffered. Boba, kill me. Enough, it hurts. Hello there, wizard. Yeah, it was simpler than I thought. Just a simple spell of fire protection. Any competent wizard could cast it. The unusual element was the way the spell was applied. This wasn't cast by any human hand. The brand was stamped on by an artifact, which would make it possible for trolls to be fire resistant in massive numbers. I bet you the kobolds are doing it. But who's leading the kobolds? This is grave news for us all. My fire traps are useless now, and making acid traps will take time and resources. More importantly, for trolls to organize in such a way, there must be some greater intelligence operating behind the scenes. And if that's the case, the list of potential targets for a force that formidable is a short one. I promised you a reward, so please accept these acid wands. I'm afraid you may need them soon. First, explain to me why this troll is in your cage. Ah, yes! This is the greatest project of my career. I'm exploring the regenerative abilities of trolls in the hopes of passing them on to humans. Can you imagine the possibilities? Pain, senility, mutilation, even death itself defeated. Oh, you weren't concerned I acquired the trolls illicitly, were you? Don't worry, I purchased it legally. I'm not some poacher out roaming the Baroness's woods. Now, let's see, what alignment, because this is a D&D style game with alignments, what alignments are trolls? Oh, they're chaotic evil. Well, I don't give a fuck what happens to them then. Sounds interesting. Proceed. I look forward to hearing your results. Are you insane? Octavia shouts. Shut up, Octavia. Keeping a living creature in a cage, torturing it? This is inhumane. Now, child. I would never do anything like this with humans. This is a troll, a mindless man-eater. Your company kills them in the dozens. It's not the same. Would you allow cruelty like this in your lands? Order him to set the troll free. She won't like me if I... God damn it. God. Fine. Alright. Octavia gives Bartholomew a gloatful smile. Understand. Her whisper is barely audible. The wizard turns away without saying a word. Damn, girl. I like that there's more nuance to that than just a single, just a single response. That's pretty cool. Let's look at how my alignment's doing. Yeah, all right. We're just like drifting slightly into neutral, but we're still mostly chaotic good. It's fine. I know. I was thinking with my heart, not with my alignment. Good day, my Baroness. Do you have anything for sale? Ooh, he's gonna sell me stuff. All right, here. Take all of my masterwork and non-magical items. Why doesn't it sell gems? Gems aren't good for anything. Yeah, this definitely needs a keep all your food, but sell basically everything else. And it needs a separate section for quest items, because God knows I don't need a big fucking pile of quest items in my inventory. My keep that wand of acid arrow and keep all my magic bullshit. And what do you got? A Giant Slayer's Clasp. Ring of Protection +2. Headband of Vast Intelligence. Belt of Mighty Constitution. Belt of Incredible Dexterity. And a bunch of scrolls. All right, well, let's just start buying these things. Giant Slayer's Clasp. Ring of Protection. Headband of Vast Intelligence or Belt of Mighty Constitution. I'll look at who's got belts and head stuffs. Okay, so let's equip. Here, I got you a present, Amiri. It's a cool new necklace that will help you kill trolls. And then Ring of Protection +2's gotta go to my. Gotta go to my friend here, and then I'll give you. No, Amiri needs a slightly higher armor class. Oh, but she's already got a Ring of Protection +1, and you can't double up on those. God, stacking is one of the most. I forgot about stacking in Pathfinder and how important it is. I would lose track of this shit almost immediately if I were playing the tabletop version. I would be like, I don't know. Does it +1? And then does it? I don't. Shit. I couldn't keep it straight. I'm sure. All right. I don't think I need to spend any more of my money right now, except for maybe I could give her a headband to give her intelligence up, but that's not great for her. Have I got plus something? Yes. So she's already got the intelligence one and a belt. So con belt for my fighter type? Yeah, okay. I'll buy that constitution belt. Give me your expensive items. Thank you. Bum 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 boom. Bum bum bim bum bum boop. There we go. Look at that. +6. Dope. And if you increase your constitution with a magic item, it gives you hit points equal to the number of levels that you have, right? That's a thing? That's how that works? Like, it's retroactive. Hey, dimwit. Alright, so now we know that someone is branding these trolls to make them strong against fire. And we gotta go find out who that is. And I bet you it's a kobold or someone in cahoots with a kobold. It's my thoughts and feelings in a minute. Right, yeah, that's the main reason to boost con. Right, because if your con goes up. Uh-oh, did we crash? I think we might have crashed. Nope. Okay, we're good. Whew. Yeah, load times have slowed somewhat as we got through the game, but that's okay. We can be patient. Yeah. So raising your constitution at a high level could get you like a pretty significant sum of hit points, right? Like if you're level like 15, that's not bad. Yeah, and then it also helps for obviously all the other stuff Constitution helps for, like saving throws. And this game, Pathfinder uses the 3 saves, right? Like Fort, Will, and Reflex instead of the by stat saves. Yeah, okay. Fort, Will, and Reflex. They're there. Cool. Alright, well. Let's head for this area here. Yeah, the buy stat saves are an interesting choice because they some of them definitely see more use than others, right? Like con, dex. I mean, constitution, dexterity, and wisdom saves are the most common in D&D, right? You don't really see a lot of like. I've used charisma saves a few times, but it's the difference between like a save is a passive resistance to a thing, and it feels like it's hard to passively resist with your charisma. But I think you could find uses for it, right? Especially if your game was more social.
Returned.
Hey, Brandon. Welcome back. Like, if your game had a bunch of social elements, you could use a charisma save to mitigate the effects of a faux pas or fumbling etiquette, right? It would be your natural likability to resist something you've done wrong. For example, strength saves have so much overlap with a kobold camp. Let's go check it out. Strength saves have so much overlap with con that I can't. Very hard to wrap my head around where you might save there. But I bet you someone's got a post somewhere that lists like brainstorming for how to use the other saves. Yeah, int saves. I mean, int would be like you can't remember something. But even that feels like an active roll, like making an intelligence roll. Anyway, you see a gang of kobolds resting around a campfire. When they finally notice you, they jump up and start scuttling around, making a mess, and bumping into one another, all the while muttering something in their hissing language. One kobold emerges from the swarming crowd. His scales are a touch lighter than those of his companion. Upon closer inspection, he seems to be a loafer. His skin is dry and lifeless, and he clearly lost some of his scales long ago. There's something curious about this kobold. He seems to be calm, confident, and wise. Slargars, the kobold hisses. The rest of the kobolds immediately calm down. Greetings, he says, addressing you and sticking out his hands. Routines. Oh, they're so cute, Octavia exclaims, clasping her hands together. May I keep one? Greetings. You shake the old kobold's hand. This is no country for old kobolds. It's slimy and cold. He continues to stare, his eyes still, yellow and emotionless. Kobolds, human, love, the old kobold says. Gross. Men's love. What? Kobold. Aw, seems he's in love with you. Tartuk, King's search. They're trying to speak. Oh, that's so good. The old kobold seems to have said his piece and continues to stare with cold, still eyes. Tartuk? What a familiar name. Tell me, do you know of the Sootscale tribe of kobolds and their story? The kobold seems not to understand a word you're saying, but reacts to Sootscale. Sootscale, bad, not friend. All right, let's get this sorted out. The kobolds are staring at you now. No blinking or moving among them. It's starting to get uncomfortable. Tartuk, trolls, love, search, Tartuk, kobold. After several minutes, you manage to piece together these kobolds are looking for their king, Tartuk, who's lost somewhere. After several minutes beyond that, you deduce that this Tartuk somehow managed to befriend some trolls. All right. Why are you looking for Tartuk? King, the old kobold answers. Tartuk, trolls, kobold, love. Okay. I mean, my options are, I'm no friend to trolls. I kill them and anyone who helps them. You should return from where you came, your own sake. I understand your plight, but I can't help you. I don't know where the troll's lair is or where Tartuk is hiding. You should give up. Point in a random direction. Be like, yes, I saw him that way. Or attack them. I'm going to just do chaotic good. Yeah, I saw him over that way. Unable to judge by the expression on his snout, you can't tell if he believed you. After you answer, he turns away from you as if you cease to exist. The kobolds quickly gather and leave into the woods. Bye, losers. Apparently, I'm the troll. Now, this is very typical of D&D. I evaded. I overcame that encounter, but got no experience from it. So, should have killed them all. Mechanically, the optimal choice, was to kill them. You know, because then I could level. I believe it was a good action because I chose not to kill them. I just sent them away. And it was chaotic because I sent them away in a random direction, trying to misguide them. Okay. So Swamp Witch Hut, Dwarven Ruins. Oh, there's lots of stuff to explore. All right, but I'm headed for Troll Clearing now. Ah, shit. I have no reason to visit the swamp. Ooh, Monster Den. God, there's so much cool shit to explore down here. All right, Troll Clearing. Oh, shit. Okay, I can't evade this one. Kidding a guy. The Monster Den. It's filled with the Monster Air Hockey Table, the Monster Couch, the Monster Mini Fridge. Yeah, it's all very exciting. Oh shit, they got a spellcaster. Yeah, let's ice that dude. There we go. Yeah, killing these kobolds, though, no big deal. Because they jump me, so. You know, they attacked first. You saw it. They had a knife. Yeah, we got a dog. I don't know how. It just kind of happened. The dog just kind of attached itself to us. Yeah, that's the most. Oh, okay. That's for me the most interesting part of the quest line so far. I'm like, why? Why did that dog? Why is it following me? The small glade showed signs of brutal troll feasts. It was littered with gnawed bones. The ground was plowed up with huge feet. The trees kept the marks of sharp claws, and the branches were adorned with human and animal skulls, old and fresh ones alike. Unfortunately, the trolls' footprints vanished outside the glade, but you could see they come here often. Having memorized the place, having prepared for battle, we were lying in wait. Let's see if they come back. The trolls took their time. The sun was rising higher and higher, but nothing was to be heard in the wood except birdsong and the buzzing of insects. We continued to wait. The sun was setting, but the glade was still empty. Darkness spread across the scraps of the trolls' feast, and the grass filled with dim light of fireflies. We continued to wait. An ambush takes time. We continued to wait, hoping that the trolls would show themselves sooner or later. It was late into the night. We were listening to the sounds of the forest, waiting to hear a troll's roar at any moment. But instead, all we heard were hooting owls. Ooh. Ooh. But instead, all we heard were the hooting owls. Our muscles grew numb and our eyelids grew heavy. We continued to wait. I am not giving up. I'm not fucking giving up. Without hope, we decided to give the trolls one last chance. The sky was getting lighter. The hooting of owls gave way to the twittering of morning birds. You scratched your eyes, looking around the glade for the millionth time. Suddenly, a loud cracking sound came from the bushes. Alerted, we were reaching for our weapons, but instead of the trolls, we saw a huge deer jumping out of the glade. The arrows buzzed through the air. The animal fell to the ground. It seems the ambush wasn't, you know, completely useless. Well, that's good. We got camping supplies and rations. Fantastic. I mean, fuck it. Let's take a rest. We waited several days and then killed a deer, which looked suspiciously like a horse. Okay, so let's go to the monster's den. See if the monster will have a beer with us. Il monstro. Poor deer. Just come for a morning walk. Iced. Cooking supplies off the back of a wagon. Don't eat food you find on the ground. Yo, it's ancient wyvern. Oh, fuck. Let's just back up and buff and then save. And then we'll go fight this thing. Oh shit. All right. Place your bets now, kids. Ancient wyvern versus me and my party. Place your bets.
What you want?
I don't think this is gonna go well. I'm just saying.
Ready.
Cast it. Come on. Yes, fucking big girl. All right, Amiri.
Well,
Charge that fucker.
rip 'em all!
To battle! Ah!
Don't be afraid.
Good start. Okay, come on. Just hurl all the spells you've got. Just get that shit in there. Just go. Just give her. Actually, if we can blind this thing, it's over. The whole fucking fight's just done. God damn, Amiri, you are getting wrecked.
This won't kill me.
Oh, dead. All right. Attempt number 1 did not happen. Just it didn't go good at all for us. The problem is that I think we need to aggro. We need the not paladin to aggro. I think she needs to run in first. Because her AC is so much higher.
What you want?
What you say? Okay. And then I can also, like, I can slow poison, right? That's a thing that I can do. Can I do that in advance? Oh, no, wait, stop. Yeah, make her bigger. Go. Okay.
Well,
So as soon as we see it, I'm going to have Valerie rush in, and I'm going to hold her, I'm going to hold back for a second on Amiri.
blood for Gorum!
Okay, there we go. So hopefully it stays aggroed on Valerie. Oh, Jesus. Healer, come on. Get up, idiot. Kill that thing fast. Dump more spells on it. Make it dead. Get it with your magic. Come on. All we gotta do is kill it before it, like, fully kills anybody.
Won't kill me.
Come on.
I'll survive.
So I've lost my tanks, which is fine. We've still got some ablative, like, wizard tanking going on. Oh, come on. It's pretty fucking close to dead. Get it? Shit. Yeah, we really do need to just, like, DPS the thing. Aww. Killed me so hard the game crashed. Killed me really hard. You're dead. Get the fuck out. Character's deleted. All right, Wyvern. You win for now. Let's take a break here. This is a good time. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll kick the shit out of that Wyvern. I promise. It'll happen. I believe in us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.